Hey.
Hello again. Things have been progressing here at an adequate pace. With just me working on decrypting the intel, it has been a laggard process. However, I have enough for us to consider the next steps. How go your own efforts in fortifying and keeping our outpost supplied?
Anything else I can do to help?
The stronger our forces, the more pressure we'll keep on the gunners. Lupe and Cassandra have advised on how to keep our outpost supplied and our wounded treated. There is still more to do, but we can discuss it once you are ready to proceed.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy.
I believe the last step in dismantling the Gunner Stingray operation lies in the glowing sea. The exact location will take longer for me to uncover, as I need the cross-reference with other intelligence reports to narrow things down. However, one thing is certain. We need our men ready, not only for resistance from the enemy, but also for an extremely hostile environment.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
As you may already be aware, the entire area is blanketed with severe radiation storms. While deadly to humans, mutated creatures such as rat scorpions and ghouls thrive there. There is a good chance our troops will encounter combat, long before they arrive to the gunner base. As such, it is essential to prepare and train our men with these factors in mind.
Hey, we've survived this far. We'll make it to the end.
Previous survival is not a reliable predictor of future victory, especially when faced with increasingly dangerous conditions. There are a number of things to attend to, but one will be of the utmost priority. That is, further training and specialization of soldiers. There are two ways for a soldier to improve effectiveness in combat: training at the outpost and combat experience. That said, training can never replicate actual battle. It will provide an edge initially, but troops will need to put their skills to use in the field if they're to improve beyond that.
We could use some more veterans around here.
Indeed. That is precisely what I wanted to bring up next. There are several soldiers who have proved themselves in combat, and are eligible to be promoted to higher ranking. This also enables them to carry specialized loadouts into the field. I've submitted proposals for possible specializations. Once they're approved, you can review and assign equipment to soldiers, or make it rank-wide at the outpost desk, assuming they have the requisite experience.
Where do I start?
The specializations have their advantages. Mixed unit tactics will be crucial going forward. However, given the nature of the glowing sea, I would recommend training a medic first. They'll prove useful in keeping our troops' rad count down, as well as supporting them during the assault.
It's my top priority.
I'm glad we're in agreement. There are several other things I can think of that would ensure the best odds in the upcoming assault, though what I previously mentioned is the most pressing.
Is it important?
I wish to speak of some peripheral ways of gaining an edge on the enemy, such as upholding troop morale or recruiting outside of our usual parameters. It won't make or break the upcoming assault, but the information may prove useful to you.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Teresa, Lupe, and Cassandra have each shown a level of care for the individual well-being of our soldiers. Having pondered this, I concluded that soldier morale should not be discounted. A mess hall would allow for downtime and improve the mental fortitude of our troops for the next assault.
Is it really that unusual?
I've rarely had chance to consider the psychological impact of a long war. And I'll be the first to admit that morale is not my strongest suit. Your people seem to sincerely care for those under your command, however. There is wisdom to that, especially if we are to outlast a far more callous enemy.
This sounds good.
Aside from the soldiers trained at your outposts, there are others out there willing to join the effort. Ones who don't fit our standard assignments. You can send out a call for such recruits over the radio at the War Planner's desk. Although, in order to find other kinds of specialists, we may need to approve it here in HQ first. Alternatively, your allied factions may send special units to join our army.
What difference does it make?
As I mentioned, these recruits differ from the standard rank and file. They come with their own specialities, or perhaps even different physiology. We won't be able to train our own soldiers into such niche roles, only recruit them from elsewhere.
Now we're talking.
Finally, assaulting a location in the glowing sea will take the troops away from our territory. The gunners are likely on the lookout for such an opening, and may strike while our forces are occupied. Guards that stay behind will be able to defend the area, but to improve their effectiveness, you should consider the construction of watchtower plots. In truth, our position is growing stronger by the day. With enough attention, recruitment, and careful management, we'll be able to hold the territory with ease.
Whoa, you're excited. What is it?
The strategies we're discussing are ones I would have never been able to implement on my own, not with the militias I've gathered in the past. I relish the challenge, and the opportunity to put theory to practice. The more I see, the more I ascertain the true magnitude of your influence in the Commonwealth.
Thanks for your help.
This may take time, but not all of the things we've discussed are necessary for success. It's up to you which preparations are worth the time and resources. I will update your holotape to include the additional information. Since you've captured that scrap site, Lupe has been able to redirect additional materials to your effort. Perhaps they'll come in useful and fortifying. I'll get in touch once I've pinpointed the exact location for the assault.